What's up, y'all? It's Crystal Lee, and today on this Money Monday, I'm excited to talk about some t-shirt cheat codes to help you along the way to get a really good t-shirt design. Because I know you're like, so I'm ready to start selling my t-shirts, or I've already had some t-shirts, and I don't really know if the design was hitting like that. Like, I didn't really sell a lot. So you may be thinking, how do I know if I even have a good t-shirt design? How do I know, like, if this is the one? You know, how do I settle on one? How many should I have? All of the different questions that we think about when we're starting a new business. Let me be clear about this, and I say this in all of my videos pretty much. Emotion and a good design, right? That is the formula. Think about what makes you excited when you see somebody with a t-shirt, right? What makes you be like, dang, where did you get that from? And also, what designs catch your eye? Like, what is it that gets you excited when you see a product on somebody else? Good design, emotion, you want to get some type of reaction out of people. You want for people to be happy. You want for people to be like, dang, I connect with that. That is me, right? That to me is always my goal. I want to always have a t-shirt that says, that is me, to my audience, right? I am she. I need that right now. Like, give me that, girl. That is always my goal. So we are going to get into like some really good ways for you to narrow down some trendy designs, some things you can jump on the bandwagon with. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. I never tell you to go and copy somebody else's design, but there are just some things that are happening, some trends, some easy ways for you to create a dope t-shirt without having to overthink this and take forever to launch your brand. So, you know, people are always like, well, you know, it's already super oversaturated. Like, I don't know, like if I should do this. There is always room for you. So I want to knock that out in the beginning. Always room for you. There's always room for somebody else to come in and take over and make $1 million selling t-shirts. It's absolutely possible. But you got to make sure you have a good design, right? You got to make sure that you're going to sell something that people actually want. And again, remember, you are not your customer. You are not your customer. You are not your customer. So please, 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 number one, do your research. If you are thinking about getting in a certain category, you know, I always use myself, for example. There is like this God Christian apparel category that is doing really well right now. And so Girl Plus God will fall right in there, right? But I try to stand out, or I do stand out, by really letting women know that we are all about relationships. So just because it says God on it, that does not mean that somebody is going to buy it, right? The design can still be ugly, but you got to make sure that you're connecting with people with your own message. So our message with Girl Plus God, or this one says Black Girl Plus God, is really all about your relationship with God. So it could be, you know, there's a lot of other dope brands and they have different sayings on their shirts. Woman of God, blessed, not today, Satan. These are all really trendy slogans that you can use with your brand as long as they are not trademarked. Let me say that again. Please make sure that you do not infringe on somebody else's trademark. Girl Plus God is trademarked, FYI, because some people don't know that, and then I'll be having to go to my lawyer. But if it's not a trademark slogan, you can absolutely use that, right? I used to have a t-shirt, Wake, Pray, Slay. Everybody was saying slay a few years ago. Everybody was waking, praying, and slaying. And guess what? I rode that wave. And baby, when I say we made a lot of money with that Wake, Pray, Slay shirt. It's not trendy right now, and I'm not selling it anymore. But I literally got on that wave. I rode it. It was not trademarked. I did try to trademark that brand, but it was a trend, and I jumped on it. So I want you to consider when you're thinking about your designs, like, what's trendy right now? What can you jump on and say, I'm going to add that to my brand in whatever category that you're in? I do want to make sure too that you think about like how to add your own spin to it. And there's a way to do that. So for some people, that would be like if you had a baby line and you were like, I want to do Wake, Pray, Play, right? Simple, easy change, switch up. That can be a whole brand for you. So sometimes it's literally that simple for you to go and say, you know what, I can change this. Again, don't use anybody else's brand that is trademarked. But just think about what's trendy and what you can add your own spin on to make it work for your brand. There are also some really trendy designs that is just the look. So it may not be the wording, it's just the look, for example. And I see a lot of people do this with their brands, a lot of big corporations as well. So listen, I put something together just for you. It is my t-shirt design cheat sheet. It is going to help you be able to dump all of your ideas and think about, like, this is how I can get my design a lot faster than me trying to go figure it out on my own, right? So I want for you to click the link in the bio, check out my t-shirt design cheat sheet. Stop overthinking it, because that can definitely stand in your way. And you look up, it's 3 years from now and you still ain't started your t-shirt business. So there are some people, they are on their 50th design right now. They pick up the trend, they find something, they do it, and then they move on to something else. So you can be that, or you can also be like Girl Plus Guy, which for me is even bigger than the t-shirts. Whichever one you decide on, there's always a solution. So check out what we have for you in the bio. The free t-shirt webinar, if you have not started already, we have that for you as well. Make sure you follow me on social media at I am Crystal Lee. Follow Girl Plus Guy. Check out everything that we have going on. I'm so excited for you and your t-shirts, and I will see you next Monday.